Alright, welcome to Dummynation. Today, we're gonna be fascist only as Turkey. So unlike my Australia run, Turkey starts off with, a landlocked position, but more troops. So like my Australia game, we're gonna do something like that. Right. Now my question is, do I work on lowering GDP per capita somehow, and if so, how? We'd have to go through, I think the best solution is to go through Central Asia. And we can't get a fully... And then we'll just recruit one stack of, commandos for now. And we're going to concede the claim with Greece. Okay, now we're going to work for Azerbaijan because we are allies with Azerbaijan. So declaring war should not get us into trouble with that. It will get us into trouble with Mongolia. But us getting access here is huge. Let's go into Turkmenistan now. Getting Turkmenistan will allow us to... And we are being aggressive now because we're going to be eventually we're going to lose our NATO allies. But we can be aggressive now because we don't need to worry about it. Because this will get us access to Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, basically countries that have low GDP per capita. Kyrgyzstan, which are their only allies, me, so it doesn't matter. Cyprus did take northern Cyprus. We are pushing west. Let's take Afghanistan here. And let's make sure we have an outlet with Tajikistan. It'll spread into Afghanistan here. Like, now we're at the point where we can give serious consideration about lowering GDP per capita, which is good. And we will have sightlines on Pakistan. The only problem with Turkey, none of the land is really worth it until you get to Pakistan. No, we actually have to go for Pakistan here. Have to get the coast. Actually, now we don't have to get the coast. We can go for USA. I think go for coast, then go for Indus Valley. Get coast, then Indus Valley, cut off, yeah, that's the play. Get coast, get Indus Valley, get into India. Yeah, this beeline worked out, because at the time when I went for it, yeah, we're going to be in the same situation as the Australia game. Now, do I make the same mistake as the Australia game where I go for USA despite them having more defense power? I get to think about it now. I think we finish off Pakistan first. And then we go for India from the top. We'll look at this population chart for going after India. We are playing a fascist game, so we have to take into account that things are probably not going to go as well as hoped. So, like, we're going to lose allies here. Like, we're already down to 100 some defense power. So, like, what I want to do is front management. We want to make sure this front is as small as possible. So, like, the smallest portion will be here, and then we work from there. Okay, now we go based on the population chart. We want to get as much of this as possible. Much as from here in the straight line down towards the Bangladesh area. We definitely want all of that. Now let's deal with this first. Alright, now let's go for New Delhi. Now, Indian militias, because they're democratic, they have defense. So we have to decide whether we want rockets or tanks. I don't think we let up on this either. Because as we saw in the Australia game, we were at 30 million military power. We could have been wiped off the face of the earth by someone. No one chose to attack us. So I'm going to assume the same thing's going to happen. We don't have to worry about it as long as we stay above 30 million military power. Definitely want this entire valley, and then after we get everything from here, including around Bangladesh, at this point we put a defense stack on. Alright, we should probably deal with that before we take a significant chunk of population. Yeah, we are gonna go rockets here, just because yeah, rockets seem to be the way. Indian militia is still super strong, high defense. I think rockets will be more valuable than defense here. Even though they don't have the piercing, I think rockets will be more valuable to pierce through the militia's defense. Right, finish going off Bangladesh. Get this front a little bit smaller. Russia's not doing anything. Okay, we're good up here. Let's now take out northern China, northern India. We can quickly take out Bhutan, just it's easy land. We can come back here, deal with that, just make sure they're not there anymore. We can take out eastern India, and then everything after that is front management. We basically blasted east. We like Syria, who cares? All this stuff to the east, who cares? Everything, like we went Armenia, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, we ignored Uzbekistan, Pakistan, and now India. In that order. Okay, now it's front management. So this is our front. We're going to count this as part of the front. We need to get this smaller. Let's go gunners. And the best part is we have a pathway to continue this. We're at the point where we should probably start reducing this. Let's do 36. Do more front management. And maybe tanks would have been the better idea. But we've made our bed, so we gotta live with what we got here. Made our bed, so now we continue to go for it. Let's hit the center. What ended up happening is we kind of sealed the remains of India to a portion of China inside us. Alright, now where's India attacking? Alright, we can deal with this real quick. I think India is gone and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Unfortunately, China took Tajikistan. Fortunately, it doesn't matter, we have India. A significant portion of it. Let's get into Myanmar. The unfortunate part, the terrain is kind of nasty over Afghanistan, so we had to cut through Afghanistan a lot. Fortunately, the terrain is pretty good down here, so it's okay. Let's speed this up a bit. Now we look for weak zones. Mexico? Yeah, we go for you now. Yeah. We'll have access to all of Mexico. As my army works through getting through, oh, Russia's starting to get active. So Mexico is mostly shared spoils here. Now we need to seriously consider lowering this. We're gonna go 27 now. Suiciding on Taiwan does not seem like a good idea. I think Colombia is going to be their next idea. Once everything's stacked. God damn it, UK. Can't even get the peace deal. I think I'll let them change the cap. That's fine. Is Ukraine under attack? Yeah, we have a significant enough stack to deal with UK transgression. Question is, if I do this, will that get me into war with everyone else? Just reclaiming this shit that is mine. No. The North Macedonia will declare war on me. Starting to reach a point in this game where we have to start worrying about wars. Because we've lost most of the NATO allies, so... I still think we gotta go for Colombia. Just because of the lack of allies, and we can add their economy to mine. But especially with being fascist right now, everything is just so damn risky. Without a significant stack, everything's so damn risky. Colombia's gone, Thailand, Malaysia. I think Malaysia makes the most sense, actually. You can go home though. Right, everyone goes home now. Every single troop is going home. while I reassess. 39.47 Taiwan, 24.97 Bangladesh. Peru makes sense. Once everyone's home, we'll attack Peru. Now our problem is we have to go through this every time. And Peru will add another 0.5%, so that's fine. After this, we have to start considering like Kazakhstan, Bangladesh, something bigger, like Russia. Should Russia fall, Russia. We are currently the largest military in the world, but that's nothing without the defense power. Chile's underway. They're going to knock me down a bit. So is Paraguay. Here comes Paraguay again. Really doesn't matter though. Now what matters is getting self-sufficient. We're still at 54.7% exchange rate, and that is because of our high fascism levels. I think it's super important to push through the tech trees, so that's why I push like higher research nowadays. Alright, next up, looking at defense power. We could eat Taiwan, Bangladesh. I think Bangladesh. We could either combine them with our current stack. Honestly, I think it's going to take time, but they'll be combined by the time we hit Bangladesh. Okay, I don't know if they will. Send them back. But Bangladesh is large enough that, Bangladesh is weak enough that we can add their economy just fine, and they have significant population, so. Like, we can get above China here. We just got above China there. Well, not above China, but above China's starting population. Alright. Looking at this. Brazil's getting weak. Argentina's not yet. Nigeria. Nigeria makes the most sensible attack here. We'd have to go for the Democratic Republic of the Congo, but that's fine. And the pathing is, although the pathing is nasty, I think it really is the fastest to avoid losing troops rapidly. China's been our friends, relatively speaking, so they're not gonna like war deck us for no apparent reason. Congo is going to declare war on us. I think Germany would too. But I think that attacking Nigeria, we had to cut through to get to them. Let's get self-sufficient economy just so that more of our economy goes to troops. Now it's going to force us to cut through Sudan. Why don't you just go home? You stay home. No point in fighting there. Ooh. fighting down south. You what? See, I don't want to make the same mistake I did in my last game where I ended up in a 60-year war because I fought China or USA. I don't want to make that same mistake again. So we're going to hold off on attacking USA here. What we're going to do is add Chad to our stuff. We're going to focus on attacking the weaker countries here. Libya's too strong. Yeah, I don't want to get involved in any of these. Alright, send everyone home. Everyone goes home. Sudan's going to hate me for that, so, yeah, Sudan's going to hate me, so let's just push everything through. And now we go home. Iraq has declared war on Turkey because I have chosen to cut through them. I chose to wait on Sudan a bit. So now we're cutting through everything. Wonderful. Now Egypt's declared war. Yeah, we're cutting through everyone now. Fun. Okay, we gotta get to a piece of Kazakhstan here. Can't miss out on that. Kyrgyzstan rump state. The fuck is this? It's not even a puppet. Okay, let's try and get pieces of Ukraine here. Cut off Poland from the Black Sea. That kind of worked. Looking at this chart, you gotta go for Brazil. Don't wait on it. We'll be cutting through Sudan, which is fine. And China mostly. So yeah, we have enough of the world where we can now safely run through most of the world. As long as China doesn't declare war on me, we should be able to run through them. Without losing obscene amounts of troops. Thanks, Chad. Aww. Yeah, we are eating troops. We are losing troops. But that is fine. We're not like running through anyone's capital, so. Oh, we should finish off Chad actually. We should totally finish off Chad after this. Because it's just more land to run through. That's all it is. Although I think we don't worry about Chad right now. We worry about finishing off Bolivia, Paraguay. Obviously Brazil. This gives us more places to cut through. That's the important reason why we do it. You make these attacks. USA, yeah, USA is too strong. That should get Argentina involved, right? No? Okay. Well, we'll take out Bolivia. Okay, 22% is fine. Let's finish off the rest of Chad. It gives us more shit to cut through. Thank you, militia of Chad. Saving my butt. Right, everyone goes home. Cut through Sudan. Yeah, we are playing this slower. Saudi Arabia. I think we need Saudi Arabia so that we have more options for cutting through. Problem is they have a bit too much defense power for my liking. I think Argentina's a better play. They have lower defense power. We can attack them basically immediately. Yeah, let's go Argentina. Like, the pathing's nasty, but it's the safest pathing we got. Because of our capital's location. We don't really want any different pathing than what the game's asking of us. Now, obviously, safer pathing would be like, wee, but the game is going to do game things. I think that's fine. I think we start going down remittance to help our economy. We don't necessarily want, what do you call it? Self-sufficient. We don't necessarily want digital economy right now. We want remittance to up our growth rate, or at least stabilize it. And I don't want to make the same mistake as last game, but could it result in me making a different mistake? Guess what was right there for me? USA was right there to attack with half the military power, now it's over half. Guess what? I just blew most of my military lead advantage away. We might as well finish off Chile, and we might as well finish off the rest of South America other than Ecuador now. Because they just burned the rest of their troops, so... Is there a point? No. Send everyone home now. This is starting to get rough again. Oh. Now, here's an opportunity. USA no longer has allies. Like, that's a significant opportunity. We don't have the military to take advantage of it yet. But if I were to crank this up, we could have the military to take advantage of it. Now, I want to build economy, so... And I want to take out, I want to be safe. I want to take out other countries first. Like, I saw a super weak Saudi Arabia, which adds 3% to my economy. I want to take that out first before I even consider an attack on anyone else. Yeah, like see the super weak Saudi. We can get involved, take up the land, and then we can worry about something else. Yeah, and the reason it's super weak is because it forces everyone else to. They have to get their allies from like UAE or Kuwait. It's all separate stacks. So like we're not gonna lose anywhere close to 70 mil on that. I'm gonna get portions of Eritrea. Like we're gonna get to Iran? What are you doing? Iran's getting involved. That is not what I was hoping for. First of all, my pathing's gonna get worse because of that. Second of all, I'm gonna have to actually fight them. Yeah. And third of all, they get a defensive boost for theocracy. That's not what I wanted. I could ally with South Africa just so that I could take it. No, we'll just take it. Yeah, we're basically relying on the pathing in-game pathing. Not the most, not ideal. Like for sure, this is not the ideal pathing. It could be way better, or I could use different pathing. I could drag it, but I'm just lazy. Everyone's gonna go back again. 271. PRC 1. Germany. We're at the point where a German attack does make sense. They only have 14 million troops. We can take out the German mainland, almost triple our economy. Like, you have to contemplate this. Not sure I want to do it just yet, but it has to be contemplated. Like, I would, at least not without seeing. Yeah, you do it. You see that stack? There's no piercing. Our tanks will be fine. We can take out most of their allies, so... Granted, we're going to pay for it a lot on the attack and this end, but... we can take it all, basically. Yeah, right there. And basically take it all. And it does make Europe significantly weaker, too. Like, this was a risky attack. We could have cheesed it for better success. But it did work. Now all we're cutting through is Sudan every time we want to get something. Now, we do have to continue recruiting troops. And we do have to lower this to 16 at this point. And because of that, now it's worth going down smart taxation. Because now we're at the point where liquidity scaling is at its maximum, like, value or whatever. Now, still, we don't have allies, so we do have to keep that in mind when we are planning a next attack. Like, I would love to attack Taiwan. The problem is they have too many troops. Morocco makes a good next attack. What the fuck? What the fuck was that pathing? I mean, I'll go with it, but what the fuck? We're gonna go all the way around just to attack Morocco. For some of them, we're gonna go all the way around the world just to attack Morocco. What the fuck? I mean, that pathing shouldn't happen again after Morocco's taken, as we could just be able to path through Morocco. But look at this Mauritanian pathing. The loop. Like, there's no way you can call that a good path, right? Okay, it wasn't necessarily a large loop, but holy shit. That is not a viable path. Nevertheless, this is still good to do. It weakens the Arab League. Most importantly, it opens up pathing options. Like, I don't always have to go through. I lied. I still have to go through this nonsense. Still have to go through USA. Are they about to go for Iran? Oman, Egypt. Ah, they're going for Kuwait. That was weak. My troops are just out of position. So I can't take advantage. Looking at the insides, North Korea. North Korea would get China to a reprise. But I've got to. I lied. North Korea signed something. Actually. Bail on it. Bail. Attack Iran instead. Bail on the attack. We can get much better pathing if we take out Iran, so. We're gonna bail on the attack and we're gonna attack Iran instead. Send everything home. Everyone home. No multiple. I do want Iraq for the better pathing too. I think we're fine not doing digital economy right now. We've got a large enough economy. Okay, let's go for Iran or Iraq. Take them out. Weaken up some more people. Tunisia's gonna be weak. We could take them out here. Yeah, we've got a 266 million stack. Now, why they chose to go loop that way, I'm never gonna know. Alright. We can take Tunisia here. Then with that, we can take Algeria. We can make it so that now we have better pathing all around. Now we don't have across the world pathing just to attack Morocco. We can go like through Turkey. I lied. Apparently we still will have across the world pathing. They'll prefer to go around Saudi Arabia just to not get attacked by Egypt here. Granted, that is far enough away from Cairo that we don't, or Egypt's capital, that we don't have to worry about it. I definitely would rather go for Sudan, block off China. And risk losing Algeria. Yeah, risk losing Algeria to take Sudan. Now we take Algeria. Then after that we take Israel, Lebanon, and Jordan. We've been more patient this game, so... And USA just made a crucial mistake of cutting through. Now the problem is Egypt. Holy shit, we have like a kind of a Byzantine Empire going. You know what, I think you can go for DRC, that's fine. Oh, Canada, what happened to all your troops? What happened to your alliances? The world's starting to fall apart. That's good. And without us losing our troops either. Also good. Yeah. But who are Egypt's allies? We're attacking Israel anyway. If we're attacking Israel anyway, we should just be able to cut through all of this. It'd be more ideal if we don't have to cut through this every time. Oh, USA's super weak. And they're mostly tanks. And they're getting weaker. As in their troops are. Do it. Now they have to cut through militia. Do it. Yeah, now they're gonna get bled through militia here. Attack here first. Okay, where is USA attacking? Alright. We'll definitely want to deal with that here, there, over there. There's definitely an opening. Like, yeah. Like, this time around, we didn't, like, wait for we didn't take the first opportunity. We waited for a good opportunity. This is a good opportunity in my mind. We did not wait for the first one. And that was the mistake I made last game. We waited for the first opportunity to strike. Like, this was a good opportunity to strike. Because now guess who's going to get involved and lose a lot of troops? China. 100% China's going to get involved here. And meanwhile, we're not going to be fighting them for long over here. Like, we could just keep going and going. Granted, we should put a half stack there. Just so that we're not dealing with it with the constant militia threat. And we should definitely try and change their cap. Try and get it out of the US here. Wait, what happened to China? China's only got 100,000. This could be a really fast game. Like, world records in play now. Like, I don't know if Turkey world record is in play because it took too long to develop. But world record has got to be in play now. Like, a very quick time is going to be in play. Like, maybe you don't take the first opportunity you see. Alright, go back. Yep. And because they were so weak, China has decided to join in. Huge. Like, unlike last game, China never joined in, so... Like, yeah, now China's wasting troops on this. Like, this is huge. And the whole time, Russia's been super passive, so... Like, as long as their cap is not here. We can put half stack back here. We can just split and go for you. And Russia's going after China. Oh my god, this is just breaking the... just every which way right. Like, holy shit. This is breaking every which way in my favor here. Let's press the advantage here. Get ourselves into a position where we can take out China. Time to press. Press the advantage. Oh yeah, China's gone. China's gonna be gone next. Granted. Okay, we've taken out America in America for the most part. What we want to do now, quickly take out Canada. I think you have to do that. Quickly take out Canada in Canada so you have a buffer. Yeah. So am I having bad times because I'm not waiting for the first I'm going on first opportunity even if it's not really good? I could clearly get better times if I avoid going for the first opportunity of attack like I did in the Australia run. The Turkey run is going to be faster because I waited for the opportunity to actually be decisive instead of just, oh, it's good, we should do it now. Perhaps being too aggressive is a bad thing. Like, now we are in a position where it is a decisive win as soon as I attack, you know, China. Alright, there's enough of... Yeah. It's going to be decisive as soon as I attack China. The question is, where do I attack China? And do I get involved in Japan or whatever? I do think we have to finish off a USA here, so... Alright, Canada is gone. Finish off USA. You go home. Finish off USA, and then we worry about stacking up everything and going after China. Because we can finish off China right here and right now. There is enough of it that we can lose land. Critically important. China has more than enough land that we can lose land and still win. That is the critical portion here. That needs to be noted here. Like, we can lose everything and still be good. So that is why I'm going to take a little bit more time. We're going to finish off United States of America. Just eliminate them completely off the face of the map, so that they're not attacking us. And then we're going to finish off China. Spain is here. Actually, what Spain is taking is mostly irrelevant land, so I'm not even going to move worried about it. It's just if they're big enough to become a threat. And USA has always been a threat. Okay. We're done with dealing with USA here. Actually, yeah, let's be done with dealing with USA. Let's go after China. We can't peace out with them, but we can go after China here. We just need to combine everything. Like, yeah, we're more than double their size and their stack is split. And it's mostly tanks. So as long as we do this right, we'll be fine. Like, we can pierce their defense, but their piercing is so bad. Like, their piercing is so bad, I don't think they can go through my tanks. Yeah, I really think my tanks will win that fight decisively. As long as it's flat land. Their attack isn't that good either. I think I would win that decisively. How big is this? Okay. Yeah, let's go now. Yeah, I'm gonna win this decisively. Here they come. They are coming. So, most important thing to note from my experience here, don't take the first opportunity. Don't take the first chance at it. It can make games very long. sometimes it's better to wait. Like Australia's invading in, who cares? Spread and go. Go for the win. Russia's declared war. So now Russia's going to get involved with, I'm assuming, some of this. So what we need to do is stack up, because we're going to have to fight them. Stack up in Taiwan. Remember, China is still more than enough to win this game. We can just spread. I don't know what I'm thinking when I'm going slow. My PB for Turkey awaits. I guarantee there's going to be PB. Unless I had a crazy run as Turkey before, but I don't think I did. And Russia's being aggressive. Here they come. We're still working our way through China. And this is gonna be G momentarily. Oh, Japan's responded, so it's gonna be a little bit longer, but it's still gonna be fine. Like now everyone's going after it because they realize that if they don't, they lose. Like, but it's still, even still, it's still totally worth going after. Chinese land is still worth more. Granted, if we take a stab at Russia, we could do this probably faster. Now this is gonna go too slow. I think we combine everything. Now we keep going. I think we change attack. Japan. Take it out. Get to Tokyo. Okay. I lied. Don't go to Tokyo. Yeah. Go to Tokyo. It's so much easier. It's so much less land to take, so yeah, go to Tokyo. Take it out. Yeah, that was the way to go. GG's on that one. Like, share, subscribe if you like the content. Ring the bell for notifications. Leave a comment below if you have any suggestions. That doesn't guarantee I'm going to do them, though I am going to prioritize ones that have multiple requests, like multiple people were asking for them. And join my Discord to keep track of those, and I will see you in the next one. Though I am going to see if this is a world record. It's definitely not. Turkey's high enough. It's only 16th best. Oh well. GG's.